Hey guys, it's Ansu. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're here to do my February TBR. If you haven't already watched my January wrap-up, I read quite a bit in January, so I'll leave it linked in the cards. I don't know where it is, but it'll be up there. Okay, so the first book I really want to get to is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Erin Morgenstern is the same person who wrote The Night Circus, and obviously I've been super pumped about this one. I'm not 100% sure I understand what the heck it's about, but apparently it's very flowery and has a wonderful writing style. I knew that from The Night Circus. She has a wonderful writing style. But this one, I just still don't understand what it's about. From what I gather, there's supposed to be a tunnel or something, and people are supposed to find out about themselves more. I've also heard people saying that they see books or read books and get into that world or something. I don't really know, man. I also know there's supposed to be like forest imagery or actual forest or something. I really don't know what it's about. Honestly, like the only thing that I get is that people have to find their way, and to find their way they have to find these doors. But the main character finds these doors, and there's like war that's happening in that world. Something like that. It's very confusing just reading the synopsis, but I'm also a person who likes to just dive into my books without knowing too much about it. It is Erin Morgenstern, so I already have an expectation of how good it'll be. So it's already there. I'm not like too concerned about it like dying down or anything, but it's still there for me, right? So I don't know, I'm not 100% sure about what it's about, but I'm really excited to read it nonetheless. Okay, so the next one I would like to get to is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I read one Christina Lauren book last month and I really enjoyed it, so I got into this whole idea of reading a lot of Christina Lauren books this month, so this is one of them. Now this one follows around Olive, who has the worst luck in her love life and her work and everything, but her identical twin has the best life. She is getting married. She found her now fiance, and she's also able to finance her entire wedding because she won like sort of a lottery, and obviously Olive is not very pleased. Olive is also forced to meet up with Ethan, who is the best man at the wedding. Once they're at the wedding, I think everybody gets food poisoning or something, and because the honeymoon was already booked, both Olive and Ethan are told to go on this honeymoon trip, and obviously everything is supposed to be super romantic because they're, you know, married and whatnot. So they end up actually having to spend a lot of time together instead of just spending time together at the wedding. They spend a lot of time during a honeymoon, which is not even theirs. But obviously they should fall in love. That's how these stories work. So I think they fall in love, and it's supposed to be super cute. So yeah, that's basically the entire book for you. I'm really excited to read this one as well. The next one I want to read is The Grey Wolf Throne. I have this one. It's just the dust jacket, guys. I took the book out in hopes that I would actually read it, but I just never got around to it. Anyway, I think I'll get this done next month, which is also helping me finish one book off my shelf, as well as reading a Cinda Williams Chima book, so I'm really excited about it. I do have a non-spoiler review of the first book in the series, The Demon King, up on my channel already, and I also talked about the first two books in my January wrap-up, so if you want to check it out, do that. We have Princess Reza, who's kind of spoiled, but she wants to be better, and she gets into this predicament where she has to get out of it, and she really tries her best to do that. And then we have Hen Alistair, who gets into sort of fight with the High Wizard's son and ends up getting an amulet, which is really highly valued, and he kind of steals it. And Alistair is known to be a thief, a lowlife, and whatnot, so nobody really trusts him. There's a whole power gap that is being discussed in this one as well. I'm really enjoying the series so far. This is the third book in the series, and I have one more to go in this, and that'll be in the fifth. Next up, I want to read another Christina Lauren book, which is my favorite, Half Night Stand. It follows around Millie, who is, I think she's working as a professor, and she has these good guy friends, and they make a pact that they will join an online dating community and get a +1 for a black tie gala event that they're having. Now, the issue is that Millie and the guy that she's getting set up with have actually had a very sexual half night stand earlier on, but they didn't even know that they were actually getting set up together to be each other's dates during this gala, and it's the relationship that kind of goes from there. And they're supposed to be like really good friends, so she doesn't really want to ruin that relationship that they have, but also she is really attracted to him, so she doesn't know what to do and all that kind of stuff. It's supposed to be really cute, so I'm excited to read that one. Next up is also another Christina Lauren book. I'm sorry guys, this is like really filled with Christina Lauren. I'm just realizing that, but anyway, it is Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. This is supposed to be in 2 different timelines, where in the first timeline, the main female character is supposed to get married to a financially well-off dude, and she ends up meeting her biggest love of her life from a past time, and they rekindle their romance, I think. And also they're obviously showing their teenage life and present day life as well, just to show like their relationships and whatnot. Man, if there's any cheating in here, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not sure if there's that in here, but I would be really upset if that's there, but you know what? It's still something I'm excited about, so it's still on this list. And the final book I want to get to is The 1000th Floor by Catherine McGee. This has been on my TBR for a really long time, and I've had this book for a while, so I think I should get to it. All I know, it's supposed to be a futuristic world, and we have a huge tower in Manhattan, obviously 1,000 floors and whatnot. It's like about 100 years from now, and that is the setting. I believe we have 4 different characters that we're following. So all these characters want something, and every one of them also has something to lose as well. That's really all I know about this book, but it is something that I really want to get to as well. It does seem a bit interesting to me, so those are the books that I want to get to. I also want to get to a classic, but knowing me, that's going to take me forever, and I'm not going to do it at all. But yeah, it's still like in the back of my mind. I'm just not going to add it onto this TBR just in case someone's going to call me out like, but you didn't do anything. So it's going to leave it out so that you won't judge me. But those were all the books that I would like to get to in the month of February. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys with another one soon. Bye!